Hello, and welcome to Tech Classes with Houston Public Library. I'm Jonathan, and today I'll be guiding you through Internet Basics. Internet Basics will allow you to navigate the Internet, use search engines, and communicate with others via social media and email. With the Internet, you can find information, shop, apply for jobs, check your finances, and so much more. In our changing world, the Internet is a very useful tool that can make your everyday life a little easier. By the end of today's lesson, you will be able to understand what the Internet is and how it works, understand basic Internet terminology, navigate web browsers, and perform a simple search. Before taking this class, it will be very helpful to have already taken our Computer Basics course. It has some of the building blocks needed for this class. Now let's talk about some basic Internet terms. What is the Internet? The Internet is a large network connecting computers, phones, tablets, and other devices all around the world. Information is presented in web pages made up of text, graphic, and video. Internet, the web, online, and Google it are some of the terms you may hear in everyday conversation. What is a URL? URL stands for Uniform Resource Locator. Think of URLs as the home address for a website. The most important part of the URL is the domain, which will include the main address of the page followed by a .com, .gov, or .org. With so many millions of websites out there, we use search engines and browsers to find things easier. You may have heard of some of the more popular browsers such as Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Microsoft Edge, Firefox, Safari, and Opera. Different computers will use different browsers. Of these, Google Chrome is definitely the most popular and most recognized. Ready to get started? Let's start by using your mouse to double left click on your preferred browser icon on your desktop. The home page of the browser should open up on the screen. The home page is the default first page of your browser and can be changed to better suit your needs as you get more comfortable using the Internet. Remember that your browser may look different than others you may have seen, but they all work in a similar way. Different devices have their own setup and wording for web browsing, but all web browsers will let you search the Internet to find information quickly. Now let's search the Internet. At the top of the screen, you will notice a menu bar with the URL. The menu bars on each browser will have the same tools. Some of the tools may have different names depending on the browser. Some of the most commonly used tools on the menu bar are back and forward buttons. These will allow you to navigate back and forth between web pages you have recently viewed. If you accidentally click on a link, the back button is a very easy way to return to the previous page. Favorites or Bookmarks button. Use this button to save and organize your frequently used pages. This will make it easier to go to those pages without having to go through a search. Some common bookmarks might be your email, school, or social media pages. New tab button. While using this feature, you will be able to have multiple web pages open in separate tabs. It allows you to easily switch between web pages at the same time. Opening a new tab is great when you are looking at an email, but need to refer to another page. This enables you to do so without having to search or log in again. The zoom button. This is best for enlarging small text on a web page for a more comfortable view. You can also use this feature to zoom into or out of an image or text. Now that we have gone over a few useful buttons, let's talk about searching. To perform a search, you will need to locate the search box on your browser page. The search box might be found in the center of the page or in the menu bar. There you will need to type a few words about what your intended search is. These words are also known as keywords. Long chain keywords are keywords that are longer and contain more specific phrases. For example, if you wanted to search for local coffee shops, you could type in coffee shops in my area, coffee bar, restaurants, or cafe. Then press enter on your keyboard. After you run a search, you'll see a list of websites that closely match your search. If you see a site that looks interesting, you can click the link to open it. If the site doesn't have what you need, you can use the back button to go back to the results page to look for more options. If you have a specific web page you are wanting to go to, you can also type that address in. This will shorten your search to just a few on the list or to that particular page. Don't forget to include all parts of the URL. If you don't see what you're looking for on the list, don't worry. You can try a search with different keywords or add new keywords to your current search. Here are a few tips when searching. Sometimes you need to try different keywords in your search. Try using short keywords versus longer ones, or be a little specific when choosing your keywords to narrow the search down. You can also try different words that have a similar meaning. Look at all the results, not just the first few on the list. Let's try a search. In your search bar, type pet adoptions. This will bring up a list of adoption places. Now let's go back to the search page and put a little more in the search bar. Type pet adoptions near me. Now this results list is a little more specific to your area. It is still a large list. To narrow it down even more, let's get more specific with our keywords. This time, type dog adoptions near me. Now the list is even more specific to only dogs and in your area. Adding more keywords that describe your search will help you get a more specified list. You can be very vague or very specific when it comes to searching the internet. Your results will vary depending on the words you use in the search bar. You may need to do several searches using different keywords or phrases to find what you are looking for. Try searching on your own. The best way to learn is to practice. Use different keywords that can describe your search. This will give you a better understanding of how different keywords provide different search results. Just remember, while you are learning, the back button will probably be your best friend. Now that you have a better understanding of how to use browsers, we recommend taking our email basics class. If you're interested in learning more, check out our full list of classes. If you're looking to expand your learning with more advanced courses, you can access lynda.com with your MyLink card. Use your MyLink card number and PIN to log in and start learning today. If you need help getting started, call 832-393-1313 to speak with one of our friendly and knowledgeable librarians.